Hey, what's up everyone? Couldn't be more excited about doing this breakdown here today. We're going to be taking a look at Noah Lyles as well as Christian Coleman. In case you are new to the channel, that's what we do, is we take a look at sprinting mechanics to be able to better understand how you can run faster, what you can take away from some of the best sprinters in the world to then be able to apply it to your own sprinting. So with that being said, we'll hop right into it. If you don't know a lot about these guys, Christian Coleman is really known for having a great start. He is the world record holder for the fastest 60 meter, 6:34. And then we have Noah Lyles, who is the United States national record holder in the 200 meter with a 19:31. And so he's much more known for his top speed. We've seen him in the past be able to catch Christian Coleman in some races like in the 100 meters, but never within the 60. So there's a lot of anticipation going into this. Noah Lyles has been putting a big focus on his start. He does a good job in being able to get a quality start, but we can see what Christian Coleman does really well here is he is really quick in getting his feet down. He does such a great job of creating more of a horizontal force, and so he's getting much more out on each one of the steps. He's not getting as much knee height, and he's also not getting as much range through his legs as he's building speed. So we can see with Noah Lyles, the difference is he's much higher with his knees. He's getting much more of a vertical force application, so he's pushing more down. He is getting a little bit more back, but he's getting much more down into the ground and maintaining a little bit more of a hip back position. While Christian Coleman, his hips are behind, but he's doing a really good job of also being able to come upwards within the hips and within his chest. So he's getting a lot more of a upright position within his body a lot earlier on, where Noah Lyles is staying much more downwards within his running. And that's kind of what Christian Coleman does. He stays in almost like this drive phase the whole time. He never really gets all the way up. And I think that's what kind of impacts his ability to get into a higher top speed. As he gets going here, it would be better for him to be able to get that range and really start to open up on the front side. He just relies a ton on being very quick within the leg turnover, right? As we continue to look at, we're looking here, Christian Coleman, we can just see he's not totally opening up the stride. He's not getting his foot out in front of the knee very well, and he's also not getting a ton of pull, so he's landing a little bit more out in front of him, and hips are behind. Where we see Noah Lyles, while he stays with the hips further back longer through the drive phase, we can see as he gets going, he's starting to really get a lot more upright, and he uses that extra height to now get those legs out in front. Notice that here, he's getting that toe out in front of the leg or in front of the knee. He's getting that heel even out in front of the knee, and now he's really working on being able to pull. So now he's covering a lot more distance on each one of his steps. So we can see even here, they both hit the ground pretty much at the same time here. Yeah, Christian Coleman hits the ground further, a little bit quicker on this one, but Noah Lyles is picking up a lot more ground on each one of the steps, right? So even though Christian Coleman's going quicker with his steps, each one of these steps, Noah Lyles is picking up more distance, and that's how he's able to catch him here, is by being able to maintain and really stay patient, right? He did a great job of being able to really stick to his race. He was a little bit behind here, but he just executed what it was that he needed to execute and did a great job of, again, look at the height within the knees. Everybody else is really not getting great knee height. I guess we could see not bad here, but it really stands out how good of a job Noah Lyles does being able to get that knee up and through, leg up and through, and then being able to pull and relying on that to make it so he's able to run some of the best times in the world and be one of the fastest people in the world. It's a big accomplishment for everybody that's been watching and following Noah Lyles, for him to be able to take what a lot of people said was like a weakness of his start, his acceleration, his ability to get out, and now be the U.S. champion for the 60 meter, okay? Because what that does is that just proves that he's getting a lot better within his start, within his acceleration. So if he can get better acceleration, now that should translate into running a better 100, running a better 200. So the big thing that I would take away from this, though, as well, is you got to be able to run your race, right? I mean, I do think Christian Coleman can definitely get better within his front side and can definitely improve within some of the technical parts within his running, but at the end of the day, he executed his race. He did what his plan was, which was to accelerate, get into that drive phase, get out in front, and just be able to hold the lead. That's what he did. I do think that what he could benefit more from, and even, potentially learn from with Noah Lyles, is take some of the weaknesses and turn them into strengths, right? Because what he seems to be doing is continuing to just try to get deeper and deeper into what his current strength is, and therefore he has kind of hit like a plateau, right? If anything, maybe even going down, because he was the world record holder at 6:34. Now you just lost and he ran 6:44, and I mean it was a close race, right? 6:43 compared to 6:44, but he did end up just barely losing. Where, you know, so if he really spent some time and got into that top speed and really tried to get better within his top speed position, open up that stride better, I think you'd have a lot better chance to be able to not only win more races at the 60, but also have a lot better chance within the 100. Where we see Noah Lyles was running the 200 meter and he's already the national record holder, right? He's the best at the 200 meter, but now he took that and really applied a lot of the same things that he did to be able to become the best at the 200 meter to then be able to get to have a great start and now be one of the best within the 60 meter as well. So definitely an awesome thing to be able to see Noah Lyles be able to achieve. And, you know, when you watch it and you break it down, it's really something that it makes sense, right? He just relies on his ability to really open up that stride, be able to get great foot contact, make it so he's covering more distance per step than his opponents. And, you know, he takes his time to be able to get into that position where now he's really starting to open up. But once he gets there, I think that right now he's the fastest in the world. You know, if not him, then Fred Curley. So it's either him, Fred Curley. But either way, you know, those two people are the fastest people in the world. And the fact that Noah Lyles is able to do this good on the 60 meter just really shows how much he's developed within the sprinting. So as always, guys, I hope you like this information. If you do, go and click that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, you can leave those down below. We do a lot of stuff to be able to use this information to apply. The reason I love looking at these videos is because it gives us the opportunity to really see within the coaching what we can do to be able to get better, and within the technique what we can do to get better, and just get a better understanding of what works and what doesn't work. And so, you know, really being able to dive deep into some of the things that really stand out within the race, I think gives us the opportunity to see what it is that we can do as coaches as well as athletes to be able to improve our overall sprinting. So again, hope you liked the information. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, check out the description for the different types of programs and things that we do within the Performance Lab. Talk to you soon.